turn around and swim back through the moat. Now this is an adult male crocodile and he is a very, very dangerous animal. He's wild caught, he's not captive bred, didn't grow up in an armchair watching telly in a croc farm. He spent the first half of his life marauding around Darwin. Now, what do you do? It's lovely to see you two. Are you waving at me? You're not. What are you doing? Right. Okay, sorry about that. I thought I had a little fan up there. Now, I'll see if I can distract him and make him get killed. Thanks a lot. Now, righto. Now, very difficult animal, and he's been here with us for about 4.5 years now, and they haven't been an easy 4 years, that's for sure. When we lost our previous croc, we were a bit frightened of him, but actually he was a bit of a glove puppet. He was like a staff member here at the park. He knew he was meant to come out of the water, make it look like he was going to kill you, but not really. This animal, sadly, hasn't quite grasped the finer points of the performance. So he's mad keen to kill us. He's also mad keen to set the agenda. And when you're in charge of a crocodile, you need to be in charge. Now the reality is he's 700 kilos and I'm 90, so I can't actually, call the shots physically. We have to do it psychologically. And what we're doing now is changing the routine. He wants us to feed him right there. He doesn't want to wait any longer. But if we do it his way, then we're doing it his way. The reality is, for us to die of old age, he's got to do it our way. Now, we'll put him through, we call this bit the moat, and we're going to jump in here a bit later, so there's a slight chance you might get a bit of splash. Now, what we're going to try and demonstrate for you today are the different hunting techniques that this species employs. And incidentally, this is the largest species of croc. Occasionally you get one that's a bit heavier, the Nile croc, but as far as overall length and ferocity goes, this is it. Now, he can jump, he can slap his jaws together, and believe it or not, he can actually raise his head up level with mine. Now, when he whacks the jaws together, if he does it well, it makes a really big, hollow sound that's very impressive over there and incredibly intimidating if you're over here. Now, we've got a few bits and pieces for him today, and what he's doing now is coming around and he's employing stealth. Now, if you have a look, there's not a ripple on the surface of the water. He can hold his breath for a very long time. At minimal stress, at 30 degrees, he can hold his breath for about 3 hours. So he can easily come sidling up to the edge of the riverbank and lie in wait for an animal. Now, if you're a kangaroo or a large native animal, you're very reluctant to stick your head into a big body of water. There could be anything in there. So you're very conservative, you're very shy, you stand on the edge and you observe for a long time. Finally, you convince yourself there's nothing in the water at your feet. Now, if you're a monkey, you would raise water to your mouth using your hand. Every other animal sticks their head in the water and drinks by lapping or sucking. Come on, mister. Out you come. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Head up. Head up. Oh, all right, see that? That was level with me. All right, there's your jaw slap all in one. Righto. Good boy. Now, this is the tricky bit. Reverse. Go on. Go on. Go. Further. Further. Righto. Now this is the point where he's trying to test me. Okay. Move back. Good boy. Now, we're going to see if we can make him jump for you. But before we do, I'm going to put him through the moat and then turn him around and bring him back and we'll jump him on the other side. Elvis, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Now as he comes around the corner here, you'll find that he'll hesitate here. And once again, he's going to stop in order to try and make me feed him here. But sadly, mate, you're going to have to go all the way through. Come on. Now, while he's relatively cumbersome on the land, and he can move incredibly quickly, in the water, completely the opposite. Now here at the park, we've got a lot of animals, and very sadly, we've got a few animals that just come to live with us that we don't really like. We have a chicken we can't get rid of, and we have the world's dumbest psychotic pigeon. Now, I'm really not kidding. That animal is a troublemaker, all right? I'm not kidding. You will see him attack the kangaroos. You will see him attack an emu. Yes, the emu uses him like a football. Not only that, when the sulphur-crested cockatoos arrive later on, he winds them all up until they begin to fight. He is a very, very naughty pigeon. Now, all right, now Elvis is coming all the way around the corner here. I know, I was thinking when he moves in front of the speaker, I'm going to make a big loud noise. See? He's smarter than your average pigeon too. Yeah, all right. All right. No, I know. I'm the wildlife man. I love all animals, except that pigeon. Now. Oh, dear. Now, righto, now. We're going to turn him around. Come on, El, this way, mister. Now, come on, mate. Come on. Righto. Now, as he comes around the corner, we're going to see if we can get him up a little bit. So there is a slight chance you're going to get wet. You're right there, iPad girl. All right. Righto. Now, what are you doing? You're watching television. I'm about to risk my life and you're watching bloody TV. Oh, you're making TV. Right, sorry about that. Just edit that bit out. Alrighty. Now, if you were a flying fox, if you're an egret, you might decide that a really safe place for you to spend the evening would be in a tree. Perhaps even a tree dangling over the water. Come on, El. Come on. Hey. Now I'm going to run around the tree because he knows. See? All right. Come on, El. Up you come. All right. And again. Come on. Up. Come on. Oh. Righto. We'll give it to him on this one. Up. Come on. Righto. There we have it. Now, we've got one last little piece to go. And it's one of those funny old situations where you guys get to make a choice. The options are piece of chicken or unlucky rabbit.
Chicken.
Unlucky rabbit. Alrighty. Now, this time, look, see he's sailing across the top of the water. There's no stealth. He knows that I know that he knows that I know that he's there, so he's not trying to hide at all. Righto. Come on, El. Come on. Come on. Oh, you are a cheeky boy. You are a very cheeky boy. Alrighty, well look, there you have it. That's 3 pieces of food. And I know you're all thinking, is that it? Is that it? I thought you were going to bring in a sheep and tie it to a tree and just let him at it. Well, we do, but that's on a Saturday. Actually, we never do. Oh, God, pigeon, land in the water. Land in the water. Yeah, he wants to, I tell you. Sorry, I shouldn't actually let that part of my personality be revealed. Now, he only needs 200 kilos of food in a year. That's it. Now, I'll say that again, 200 kilos in a year. Not in a month, in a whole year. If you're an average-sized human, you would eat between about 400 and 450 kilos in a year, but his metabolic rate is very, very different. In fact, the surrounding environment provides him with the energy for day-to-day life. What that really means is that he relies on the pool to keep him warm and keep him alive. For you and I, half the food that you eat is metabolised or burnt by your system to just maintain your core body temperature. Our clothes give our bodies a bit of a hand in insulating. He doesn't worry about that. If he's too cold, lie in the sun. If he's too cold, move to a warmer body of water. That means that he only requires 3% of the food that a mammal of the same mass would require. Now, a couple of times today, people said to me, can I get my photo taken sitting on Elvis's back? To be honest, part of me wanted to say, yes, you can. Now, all publicity is good publicity. Now, we can't let you get a photo taken. That's true. You know, everyone goes, what happens if Elvis kills one of the staff? The answer is double the entry fee. Now, if you want to get a photo, not so much with that, but with a crocodilian, you certainly can. Today it's going to be one of my beautiful hand-raised American alligators. These are the Rosies of tomorrow. Now, if you want to get a photo of them, you can. They've got a bit of sticky tape around their choppers, all right? Not because they bite, but because your children are stupid. Now, if you want to get a photo, it doesn't matter whether you're silly or not, you can certainly do it safely, and Haley will organise that for you. Now, if you're obsessed by koalas, Hands up, English people. Koala feeding is coming up at 2 o'clock sharp, and then after that, afternoon reptiles in our main demonstration area. So stick around, have a bit of fun. But right now, if you want that photo, the undercover area under the pterodactyl's nest is the place for you, and my staff will be there in a moment or two. All right, guys, we hope you had fun. We hope you learned something, and we'll see you a bit later on. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Very good. This is too slow.
Why? Your phone's the same as mine. What is it too slow for? I don't understand.